Hey y'all. So I wanted to drop in for just a second to talk about the importance of self-care. Self-care during your fertility journey is extremely important. To me, self-care is important every day, every part of your life, every stage of your life is extremely important. But during your fertility journey, it's extremely important to focus on self-care for your emotional and physical well-being, because this isn't easy. Like, really and truly, this is not built for the faint of heart. So you need to do the things that you can do to make sure that you are focusing on you, focusing on your mind, taking care of you. I'm not saying don't worry about anybody else. I'm saying, but you definitely need to take care of you. Self-care is extremely important. So to tell you some of the things that I do, and I do a lot to take care of myself. I do a lot of self-care, but one of the things that I do for self-care is I do get regular massages. So even if I had an injury last year, but even if I didn't have that injury last year, I would definitely still get regular massages in order to take care of myself. It's preparation, in my opinion, not my opinion, this is my preparation for my pregnancy. So that's another part of my self-care is I speak positively to myself and about myself, over myself. I speak positively about what's going to happen. I'm going to bear fruit. So that's part of my self-care. I get regular massages. I do speak positively to myself. I'm very kind. I'm working on being very kind to myself. Um, One of the things I do actually get another type of therapy. It's called stretch therapy, assisted stretch therapy. But I get that also for my injury that I had last year. I also had sciatica. So like I said, in preparation for pregnancy, I'm trying to make sure that I am good, that I am ready for this. But that's also part of me taking care of myself. It makes me feel better. I feel good. I'm not waking up achy every day. So this is what I do for my self-care journey. Another thing, and I do a lot of things that are free, and I do quite a few things that cost money too, but I do a lot of things that are free. But one of the other things that I do is I walk my dog in nature. I do walk my dog in my neighborhood because it has lots of hills and it's good. But I love nature. My dog also loves nature. So we walk out in nature on trails quite a bit so that, that we're getting what we need. I need that. It makes me feel good to be out in nature and the smell, the pine and whatnot. So I feel good about that. Another thing that I do is that I walk. I said that. I also do yoga. And the reason why I do yoga, besides it's difficult, so it has some challenges to it, but it also forces you to be meditative, like in a meditative state, to breathe, to focus on your breathing and to go internal, to clear your mind. Yoga is that. So it's a combination of good exercise that is not easy, looks easy, but it is not easy. And then there's also the combination of going inside and being cognizant of where you are and what you're feeling in that moment. Um, Another thing that I do is I get acupuncture regularly. So acupuncture, I know a lot of people are like, needles, oh my God. But I'm a big fan of acupuncture. I recommend it to anyone if you're having pain, if you're not able to sleep, if you can't go to the bathroom regularly, if you have anxiety, that acupuncture is amazing. It makes me feel good. It keeps me right. It helps with my well-being, with my state of mind. And my acupuncturist, she is a Chinese practitioner, and she will ask me, so what is going on with you? And if it's something that she can help with Chinese herbs, I go home with Chinese herbs at the end of the day, at the end of my session as well. So I'm a fan of Chinese medicine, ancient Chinese medicine. I'm a huge fan of that. And I do get Chinese herbs and I do acupuncture. So that's something that I do for myself. Um, Another thing that I do is I go on car rides with my husband. So I am a real estate agent. I've probably been a real estate agent 19 years. I've been a real estate agent for a long time, but I've always loved going to look at houses. That's what we do. We love looking at homes. So we'll ride and go listen to music and look at houses, just driving through neighborhoods, not doing anything specific. But right now, since it's the holidays, we may be taking a ride and just looking at Christmas lights, looking at people's homes with their Christmas lights on. That's something that I really love to do. I don't even know if my husband loves to do it, but he's doing it for me, which is amazing. I also write down my feelings a lot. I'll take inventory. I write down my goals. So I'll go through and I'll just journal, if you will. And I say write, but it's typing. I just will do like an emotional dump. And that is good for me. It helps me rest. My mind can't go if I just released everything like 30 minutes before it was time for me to go to sleep. And I just wrote down everything that was on my mind, just a complete emotional dump on this computer screen. That is good for me. That is what helps me be well. So that's what I do. I also brunch with my friends. And there's a lot of reasons why I love to brunch with my friends. One, I am a foodie at heart. I love food, but I really enjoy the laughter that goes along with that, the conversation. I have amazing friends, and I live in Atlanta. Atlanta has some of the best restaurants. So I'm a foodie, and my friends always know the best restaurants to go to. So that's what we do. We brunch, we have dinner, but going out with my friends, we have a good time. Not just brunch, but wherever we're going, that's axe throwing, whatever, we just love to have a good time. So that's what I do for my self-care. Another thing that I do for my self-care is when I'm in the car by myself, don't judge me. Well, you can't hear me, so you can't judge me. But I get in my car and I sing extremely loud. Please do not let In Vogue come on my radio. I am going to scream all of the lyrics. I am going to scream them loud. That is my prerogative. Or Bobby Brown. But whatever it is, I'm going to sing very loud. I love music. I love to be in my car. I love to sing. So I'll be in my car and I'm screaming, and people might be looking at me in all directions going, wow, she's crazy. But that is good for my soul. Praying and meditating are good for me and my soul. So those are the things that I do that help me be well with me. So whatever you choose to do, it's going to be different, I'm sure. Or there might be some things that you do that are exactly the same. But whatever you choose to do, you do them for you, because this is your journey. This is your life. This is not just a fertility journey. This is the journey of your life. And then you have to take care of you. You have to be okay. And specifically in your fertility journey, it is extremely hard. It makes it exponentially harder, let's say that, to get pregnant and to be, to actually get through your pregnancy if you're consistently stressed. I'm not saying it's impossible, because it is not, but it makes it a lot easier if you're easy on yourself and if you are taking care of yourself, taking inventory and doing the things that make you happy. You have to be accountable for your joy. So you need to do the things that make you happy and be grateful that you are able to do those things, and not all things should cost you money in order to bring you joy. So please, I am so interested. Tell me what you do that brings you joy, or that is taking care of you, like your self-care routines, and not just in fertility. I'm talking about in life. What are you doing that is focusing on you and your self-care? What are you doing that is focusing specifically on your self-care and how you it actually it helps you show up in this world, how you show up in this world. So tell me, I'm very interested. I can't wait to hear or see in the comments. So until then, see you next time, and never let anyone steal your joy. Bye.